Hello folks, Len Strickler here.
And 𝗵𝗿𝗍 here.
Both co-founders of LS Financial Group, also the host of Let's Talk Safe Money TV and radio. And folks, we're glad that you're here with us. We've got a special announcement here we'd like to share with you today. You know, one of the things that Art and I have talked about is this whole idea of taxes, right? We're all worried about taxes. I mean, how many of you think out there taxes are going to go down? I didn't see any hands. Did you?
No, I didn't see any.
We asked that at our workshops, folks, and believe me, the taxes are probably going to go up, okay? And it always hits the middle class. Well, one of the things that the master chef here, we call Art, my partner here, the master chef, financial master chef, that is,
That's
even
right.
though he can cook, right? He does know how to cook.
On the grill.
Anyway, so Art, there's some things that we talk about when we talk about the three buckets, right? We talk about the taxable bucket, we talk about the tax deferred bucket, and then there's this tax-free bucket. And our goal, folks, is to get you over into this tax-free bucket. Now, there's a technique here that Art's going to share with you on how we can do that and how we can mitigate some of the costs that he's going to talk about as well. It's a pretty neat technique. Art, why don't you share that with us?
I would love to. So the first thing we want to think about is the history of taxes, because that's something a lot of people don't realize. You know, where could taxes go in the future? Well, from between 1941 and about 1961, the maximum tax rate was 92%.
Wow. Most people don't know that.
No, so anything you earned over $200,000, you paid 92% tax.
Yeah, and guess what? We had a president who was an actor. Do you remember him?
That's right.
Who was that?
Ronald
Reagan. Ronald Reagan, folks, true story. He got paid $100,000 per movie. He only made 2 movies. Okay, why? Because after that, everything went to Uncle Sam, okay? He went to the ranch and played with the horses. But anyway, go ahead, Art.
So if we have a feeling that taxes are going to go up, which most of us do, possibility they could double. A lot of the economists we're working with the movies what we have currently out that we
the baby boomer dilemma that we have out that we host.
They're all saying taxes are going to double, and I wouldn't doubt that they will. So what do we do if we're at almost the lowest tax rate in 80 years? Wouldn't it make sense to start seeing if we can convert some of your tax deferred assets, that's money in your 401k and your IRA, into tax-free, into a Roth? So
in that bucket, in that tax-free bucket, Art, there's only 2 things though that go in that bucket, correct? What is it?
Right, it's a Roth IRA and a permanent kind of insurance, life insurance that has the cash value build up.
Right, which we flip it upside a little bit different. But let's talk about the Roth. How do we get that money over?
So we have a program that we use that we can take a look at how much you have in your qualified plans, and we'll tell you exactly what that's going to cost you through your lifetime on RMDs. When you take your RMDs out, you're going to have to pay tax all
That's
through your lifetime.
required minimum distribution that you have to take. Now, at what age now?
73 right
73,
now.
they moved it. Yeah.
So when you're taking that money out, what if you didn't need that money, but you're forced to take it out? So you're probably going to reinvest it. Now you're going to have some gains. You're going to have to pay capital gains on that money through your lifetime. And then when you pass away, whoever inherits your IRA is going to pay tax on the entire amount. So just to give you a little idea, we have a client we just worked with, had $435,000 in an IRA. He was going to pay $88,494 tax on his RMDs through his lifetime, $50,000 capital gains, and $91,000 his beneficiaries were going to have to pay when they inherit.
Nice gift you gave me, Pops.
Yeah, $230,000 on a $435,000 IRA.
Wow.
So what can we do? If we were to convert that whole amount today, and somebody was in a 22% tax bracket, they'd pay $95,700 in taxes.
Wow, just by this technique.
Right, so you're saving, what, almost $180,000 in taxes. Now, we don't usually do that in 1 year. We'd probably break it up over 3 or 4 years. But even if we did it in 1 year, $95,700 compared to $230,000 is a heck of a savings. But we have another thought.
Well, now the thing is, before you go on, one of the things that a lot of our clients, they can't seem to get in their head is that when you move that money, right, over from that tax deferred bucket into the tax-free. Now, the government says you can defer all you want. I mean, you can convert all you want, convert, because they want that money for the coffers, right? Because you got to pay the taxes.
Right.
Well, folks, people don't get it. When you move that money, yes, you got to pay the taxes. Like Art said, taxes are on sale, we believe, today, right? But now, how Art's got a way now that when you move that money, he's got a way that's going to help you offset those taxes that you might have to pay, correct?
Right, so let me summarize this. If he had to pay $95,700 in tax, that's at a 22% tax bracket, what if we could give him, through an annuity, a fixed index annuity, a 15% bonus right up front? So if he's got 22% tax and we're giving him 15, his net cost to move the money is 7% to move it over.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, I mean, it is something that really makes a lot of sense today. Come see us. Let us show you how we can put this plan together for you, dollar for dollar. We'll show you every step of the way. And I think it's going to make a lot of sense to you.
And folks, as I've said before, we want to make sure that we keep your money safe, okay? Our biggest concern is keep your money safe, never lose your principal, right? And at the same time, have some good gains, and above all, have peace of mind. Hit the button below and subscribe. Come on in and see us. Let Art and I do a review. The Master Chef has some software. He'll do a complete complimentary, folks, to you, a review, okay? We call it our financial self-defense review, okay, for your retirement. And you'll be able to do that. Get on our calendar and listen, folks, our promise to you is this. Art and I and our team will never pressure you. We're not here. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're going to educate you, and we're going to give you some options to get your money safe and get you peace of mind in your retirement. Come see us.